What is going to be trending on Etsy for the holiday season? Yeah, this is a super important one because holidays, Christmas is coming late this year, or at least the Christmas buying period. Etsy's admitted this. We have seen it so many times in our shops. It's a struggle this year, so let's find out now. Etsy just released their marketplace insights festive trends for 2024. Going to dig through that, and we're going to use the data from eRank to see. Now, I'm not dissing any of these trends that Etsy's giving us, because Etsy has the power to make the trends by promoting them on Etsy, so it's important to look at this. But we're going to dig into this, look at what the actual numbers are, and then look at what is actually trending right now to hopefully get an idea, a feel of the season. So this is a bit different than my usual monthly trend report. We've got a lot more going on, so let's get into it. So the Marketplace Insights Festive Trends for 2024. This is where we'll start. And for each section, I've just picked out a random keyword that they're saying is working, and we've gone to look at it. So they're saying all the data is taken from the last 3 months compared to the previous same time last year. So here's all the gifting occasions. If you haven't noticed, there's a lot going on this year, as there always is, but a lot of other religions as well as just Christianity, basically. There's a lot going on with Hanukkah. 25th of February to the 2nd of January. So I think quite often that's a little bit earlier, which helps give us sales earlier. But yeah, interesting. There's a lot going on. So, decor, styles, and gifting trends. I love this chromeness. This is so pretty. Bit of chrome that was a very Y2K type thing. Shiny things just hit different in the glow of Christmas lights. No lies. Chromeness, but I'm also seeing a whole lot of things with glitter ball aesthetics as well. But here's the things: chrome decor, chrome charm necklaces, and chrome glasses. Shall we see what eRank says? What did I pick? Oh, excuse me, it's been a long day. So I looked for chrome decor. Sorry, I'm going to be flicking about things because they said this is up 3,000% on last year. Looks like because there was a spike. So it looks like in July there was a spike. So yeah, I'm not saying that chrome decor isn't good. I am absolutely saying that Etsy is likely to push this. In fact, if we look at this breakdown of the countries, whenever you see something that is, well, especially, first of all, whenever you see searches by countries, it's almost always United States with roughly about half of them, UK with a big chunk, and then everything else with a wee bit more. If something looks as split between countries like this, it either means there's some weird trends happening, or Etsy has been pushing this on their homepage. I would say with Germany having nearly the same level as the United States, with Germany being a much smaller market on Etsy, something fishy's afoot. However, if you have Chrome stuff, I've seen Pinterest, I've seen lots of places pushing this kind of thing, so I absolutely believe that chrome decor will be trending. Competition isn't bad, so if you have any chrome Christmassy ornaments or any kind of decor that's relevant, throw the word chrome in somewhere at least. I have a feeling, although Etsy's telling us it's these specific terms, I have a feeling they're looking at the overall trends a little bit. So yes, this is the thing, when it says something is up 3,000%, what was it before? It was getting very few searches. Zero, because eRank doesn't have access to Etsy's exact data. It's taking data from like how TV numbers are calculated and everything. It's a vast panel of people's internet use is tracked with their permission. So this is a snapshot. So zero could mean some people were searching, but not many were. But anyway, definitely I'm seeing chrome stuff and glitter ball stuff. Not heard of this one before. Mythical medieval, but live action role play, Warhammer, a lot of games, roleplay, and everything is huge. Dungeons and Dragons, I think that movie is still capturing the hearts of people, so there's a lot going on with that. So let's see what channel your inner castle era lux pieces like copper gifts and wall art. I think copper decor actually looks better against candlelight and sparkly things than the chrome. But yep, this is fun. The colors, yep, deep sapphire blues, rich ruby reds, with a popular witchy musical set to bring back emerald green. So yes, those kind of traditional colors as well. So we're seeing it's almost like back to the duality of a couple of years ago: smooth, clean, shiny, modern chrome, or the deep, old worldy colors. So what did I pick out here? Folklore dresses. Yeah, it's it was bigger last August, I believe, but there was a little jump this August. Again, looking at that chart where the United Kingdom is out in front. In fact, United Kingdom and the United States have the exact number of people searching, and then split up around lots of people. What I will say, there's no big spike here, so I'm not saying this is Etsy generated. I'm just saying there's so little data that if one person from Poland searches, that will give a big chunk of the pie. If this is something you have, I'm going to say with all of these, if this is something that is relevant to what you're making, you make beautiful, whimsical dresses, maybe add the term folklore if it works, but don't be making anything new for this. I think this is made up Etsy nonsense. However, they very much could be adding some of these terms to their gift guides because they're suggesting that they're good. But anyway, pastoral prints. I love this cow print thing. Very cute. So this is following along from the Western style. I will say Pinterest is still talking about the Gothic Western. That's still to be big. But Etsy wants to talk about something new. It's emerging as a surprising new neutral, spotted on runways, but it's made our way into our homes and wardrobes. A fresh way to express their individuality with rustic charm of cow prints. Statement rugs to cozy accessories adds a touch of yeehaw. So what did I pick out here? I went for Western tote bags. Looks like this is a search. This is really only showing up in the US. Nobody's really looking for it. One thing I forgot to do when you're on eRank, you can also click to look, is it trending on Google? It's not. Now, I would expect if something's trendy, it would be showing some searches in Google. You can even look eBay, nobody's searching. Amazon, nobody's searching. So I don't think Western tote bags are a huge thing. However, if the whole aesthetic of that, what did we call it? Pastoral prints, if that aesthetic is trending, then maybe if you've got things, push them in your social media. Nice pictures of them could be very popular. Right, charmed life. Charms are back. Yeah, we've actually been seeing that on the high street and everything as well. I am not sure about charms from little pearl dog collars. I'm just thinking of my puppy and how he chews everything. Those charms will be in his mouth in a second. But anyway, charm bracelets, charm necklaces. And what I like about the charms trend is things like keychains have been popular for a year or so on Etsy. They are definitely trending well. Key charms, you can do little hanging bookmarks. You can use that charm aesthetic and put it into lots of things like charm tree ornaments or charms that you can, things like this, they can easily be put into, say, a card to make a gift for somebody, that you could put the charms on the decoration in the card and then they take them off and add them to their bracelets. Or just dumb ideas. Let's see what I chose for this. So we're in the bag charms. Now this is one I'll say Etsy saying's trending, and I'm going to go with this. There is a high competition, but bag charms, yes, yes, yes. This is something that's trending, definitely biggest in America, but it can be easy to make. Depending on what you make, if you make jewelry that you're putting together pieces from other pieces, it's easy to add bag charms into that, keychains, whatever you want. I think this is looking pretty good. It definitely had a spike in the summer and been dropping away, but I think we found a good one from Etsy there, the bag charms. If things that you make can be added to charms, created as charms, or if you are already making jewelry type things, yep. I think Etsy did a good one for us there. Heirloom. I'm reading it because I say heirloom. I sound like an idiot. Heirloom era. Yes, this is a big thing of great for vintage sellers, but people don't want to buy lots of tat. They want to buy a really nice lasting gift and some cute vintage stuff. I mean, that picture is great. Papillon papillon pieces. That is a great picture. Who doesn't want their kitchen to look as lovely as that? And yet, it's a step away from the world of fast fashion. So meaningful gifts. So it's not just vintage. They are mentioning personalised pet portraits. My spidey senses popped up because that is something that that's keywords that I keep an eye on. So I'll show you what we came up with. Personalised pet portraits as a keyword is not great. And I think there's a reason for this. I mean, yes, is it up on the same period last year? Yes, look, from nothing to 10. Woohoo. As the searches are all in Germany. I think there's a couple of things. Etsy is showing us this gift guide. I'm in the UK, so it's showing the UK spelling of that. So I could have probably took away the include. That would probably made more sense. Oh no, in fact no. So let's hit this. Personalized with a Z, the American spelling of personalized. Does that make a difference? It does indeed. I wouldn't say it's trending right now. I think it did better last year. It personalized and customized always does better. Now, Etsy should understand if you spell it the UK way in your listings, it should understand you're relevant for both. I would go with where your biggest market is. So I sell most to the US, so I would probably go with the US spelling and assume they would understand for me for the UK spelling. But I can probably throw in some UK spellings here and there. But you'll see there's no UK in this because that's not how we spell it. So interesting there. So Etsy saying personalized pet portraits, but even then, I know this is a thing. I know this is a thing that Etsy pushes. And it doesn't, definitely, if you do something relevant, if you make custom or personalized things, shout about them just now. Now is the time when people want personalized and custom things. But I bet you. So I opened up the homepage of Etsy. This is my version. I haven't gone for incognito mode. But Etsy is generally always showing things like this. Now here's their gift things, usually in the gift mode. But if we go, Christmas is the first thing it's showing. That's the big thing. So look at, this is handy anyway, because people are going to be clicking on this. Etsy is going to be pushing this Christmas gift mode. So look at what things are they putting front and center. Stocking fillers, bet you that's going to do really well. So if you've got a few tags that you haven't thought of anything for, and you've got little quick giftable things, think about the tag stocking fillers somewhere. You might not show up for it. It's probably going to be very popular, but it doesn't hurt to try. And also it gives you an idea perhaps how you're going to do your social media, some advertising, some photographs, like popping things in a stocking. candle displays, absolutely. I think Diwali, I can never say it properly, is just now. Festival of Light. So, yeah. Okay, shouldn't be laughing, but I love the little middle finger candles. Christmas crafts, interesting. Craft kits, still a thing. That is very cute. So here's some of the thoughtful ideas. Pet parent, bet you there's custom pet portraits in there. Chocolate bombs, Christmas candles, love it. I want all of them. They are beautiful. Yep, sorry. So here we go. Custom pet ornaments. I knew that Etsy are always pushing things onto the custom pet thing. It's not the exact term, but I think it's close enough to get an idea. I bet also if we go to the pet parent, I bet there's something about custom portraits. Straight away, custom pet. That's adorable. Oh, I love it. Custom pet mugs. Yeah, that is great. Custom pet clothing. Funny pet portraits, yeah, but customs there a lot often. Personalized pet accessories, custom pet figurines. So, yeah, I think very much that is something that Etsy pushes. Personalized pet portraits, figurines, mugs, all those kind of things, and most other things. Your personalized gifts, Etsy loves it, but in the pet market, they definitely push all things custom. So, yep, although I don't agree with the exact term they gave us, yes. And nature reborn, I could see I picked wooden furniture from here. So natural things, absolutely. I think that goes nicely with the chrome and with it can go with the cow print type stuff. Either way, some touches of clean, crisp, beautiful wood or some rustic wood. Love it. Yeah. So I'm sure I pulled that up. I did indeed. Wooden furniture. Not just now, but I bet, in fact, if you come up with something like that, there should be some keyword ideas. We might see some other things like, obviously, wooden furniture is in home decor. Do you have vintage wooden furniture? Home improvements, that's a new keyword pretty much. Interesting. Side table. If you've got them, wooden vintage side tables, that has lower competition and is looking pretty good. Obviously, they're difficult to ship. Oh, and okay, a side table or a coffee table could also be a bedside table, and the competition's nice and low for that, and people are searching for it just now. Parametric, I have no idea what that even is. Tables. If you do furniture, little side bedside tables, cheaper to ship, they've got lower competition, they look good. Okay, so that's the trend report, but it's not given as much. I want to go into what was trending last month. And instead of doing what I usually do, just doing the top 20, I want to do whole dig down so we can get a feel for what's happening, get a grasp of the trend. Now, obviously, Halloween's just happened, so we'll ignore the Halloween searches, they will be gone, but people are searching for gift. Christmas is taking off, obviously. Not quite as high as I expected. Stickers are still holding in there. So personalized gifts, stocking stuffer stickers. Could you make personalized stocking stuffer? and wall decor is always popular. So we've just heard about chrome and wood. Can you make wall decor in any of those things? Because this little fire thing means it's popular in the past week as well. It's still popular just now. Digital prints, earrings, Christmas ornaments are taking off. Personalized pet Christmas ornaments, charm Christmas ornaments. Why not? And necklaces, they're down a bit on last year, but they usually pop up towards the end of the year. Pokemon, unless you're vintage, wouldn't touch that one. home decor, all kinds of decor are doing well, and especially at this time of year. Even in the UK, where we decorate our houses less for events, people decorate for Christmas. I don't, because I'm a grump, but anyway. Jewelry hot just now, so necklaces, earrings. It is definitely down on last year. Home, interesting one word search that's really picking up. But home decor, home decorations, don't know, that could just be an influence or something. It's an interesting one word spike. Obviously, if it fits, home decor, wall art for the home, if it works, maybe throw it in, but I wouldn't be betting your whole shop on that. What other things look nice? Gothic, we said Gothic Western. Now, Gothic, did it just peak for Halloween? Well, I don't think so, because last year, October, November, December, Gothic peaked in December. So that's a nice little peak if you're looking into Gothic things. Remember the Western Gothic aesthetic, but people, even if it's not trending, well, 26th is trending really, but even if it's not the trendiest, Gothic stuff is out there. I think with that medieval type thing, Gothic folk can fall into that sort of thing as well. And interestingly, the game of The Sims seems to follow trends, seems to jump on trends pretty well. It opened a pack that was pretty much cottagecore. It opened the country living pack about that time. The the horsey trend, it had a horse ranch up just now, and just now it's got a life and death, ghosts and ghouls type pack, and the clothing and the furniture is rather gothic. It was rather European gothic type things, so keep an eye out for that. It's very weird that a game is so up on the trends, but it does seem to release packs that fit in with the trends. Sweatshirt, dice, bracelet, ring, keychain. Christmas shirt is taking off just now. Yeah, good time for people to buy these things. If you create things like that, go for it. And shirt, furniture, pumpkin. Yeah, that's, although, yeah, that's unlikely to be a thing much longer. Now, signs are taking a wee jump. So what kind of that? It's a kind of wall art, a kind of decoration. What kind of fun signs can you make? Also, vintage signs, vintage kitchen signs. What about that kitchen stuff we just saw? That would be so cute. Mushrooms, so interesting from the cottagecore aesthetic. Mushrooms has held so strong. Burgundy, I have no idea where that's come from or why that's come from. Dungeons and Dragons, obviously, that's a copyright that you're gonna, an IP that you're gonna have to check what you can do with that. But definitely there is a whole lot, that's the whole roleplay thing, into the medieval type thing. So a lot of your aesthetic could be very good for Dungeons and Dragons. Drone, not something you can sell on Etsy. Interesting. Rugs dropping. What's that? Final Fantasy 14. Interesting, but again, that'll be a copyright list. Literally, custom clothing, spike from nowhere. Is Etsy pushing that? I'm not sure, but that's another thing that I don't hate print on demand. I have to say this every time, but a lot of people want to buy handmade things, and they're a little more happy that things are now you can do custom print on demand. It's a little more work, but a really good thing. But also that will hopefully showcase the people who are making clothes as well, because they do get a little bit lost. It's hard for customers to find them. So something like custom clothing might be a search term they're looking for. Hoodies, personalized jewelry, crochet. Definitely. So crochet clothing is still a thing just now. Posters go in with the signs, the stuff to decorate your wall. That was very good around dorm art. But hey, Christmas posters, why not? That's an easy way. I remember as a kid we used to have a poster. I think Mum just threw it away not that long ago, but it had the Christmas story on it, and it always got stuck on the door. We knew Christmas was coming when the poster went up. Knife, there's all sorts of regulations to selling knives on Etsy, so check them out to see if you can. But there is some lovely artists forging beautiful knives. Wreaths are picking up just now. They're definitely not as popular as they once were, but people do like a Christmas wreath for sure. Holiday hosting decor. Bet you Etsy's pushing that one. They do like that. Will we see a rise in the smorgasbords again? Full decor, definitely not as big as last year. Vintage is being popular. Mugs, lamps. Ooh, best gifts for her. The best gifts, I am sure. Well, no, that people very much could be typing that. I was going to say it's an Etsy thing. I can see people typing that. These are things, if you've got an extra tag at the very end, why not throw it in? Power bank. I don't think we can sell things like that on Etsy. I can't figure out how we would. Rugs, yeah. 3D printed things are popular. Well, the 3D printing shops are doing well. My friend Brian, he's got a 3D printing shop. Fantastic. And good tip that he gave the other day in the eRank video. When you go to craft fairs and stuff, people are wanting to know if you made your stuff. And I said, you can sit and show them you make it by, in the quiet periods, be making it. When he does craft fairs, he takes along a 3D printer. So it's printing in the background so you can see what's going on. So you can show how handmade you are with things like that. Engagement rings, popular all year round. Advent calendars haven't picked up much yet. Why on earth are people leaving it so late to buy advent calendars? But if looking at last year, November was big for it. This year will be, and there's so many cool things you can do. If you're making advent calendars, look at what the themes are, what we talked about. Can you make it? Can you make a wooden one? Wood's going to be popular. Don't know about making a chrome one. That would be awesome if you could. But what styles could you do it with? That medieval thing? Could you make it like a bookshelf with all the coloured books and each little thing is within a book? And keycaps, if you can, still very popular. That's a fun thing for people who work in resin. You can make keycaps for keyboards with all sorts of fun things. Mushroom motifs. Mushrooms are still popular. Tablet, I am assuming because this is in the US, that's a tablet like a big mobile phone rather than tablet like the sweet treat we have here. Keyboard goes with keycaps. I can't say that word, but the adorable crocheted, they're not toys, they're too artistic to be called toys, but figurines, yes, really popular. Fallout, no, can't touch that. Unlikely to be able to touch that. However, if people, Fallout is a game and now a TV show. If you can make things in the aesthetic of, without stealing their IP, without copying them, so that's really the futuristic kitsch type things. Yeah, I'll leave, if you know, you know, basically. Headphones. Now, we can't sell headphones, but why aren't we decorating headphones? You can buy headphones that have like cat's ears and stuff, but why clip on decorations for headphones? Why not? Yeah, a smartwatch. Why are people searching for Bluetooth speakers, smartwatches, VR headsets? I have no idea. Journals is still a thing. Yes, now that is a good point to be looking at. What earth? Anyway, to be looking at when it comes to the end of the year, people are starting to look into the new year as well. Journals, planners, calendars, all these things, they are not as big as they once were, but they're definitely a thing. People are always looking for definitely planners for your diet or your financial goals, or, new year, new you. So, yeah, interesting. But I hope that helps give some kind of ideas. There's no way to really know exactly what's going to be the thing for next year. This is how it works. But Etsy is giving us some ideas that with their trend guide, Etsy is going to push the things that it says are trending, because that's how it works. So have a look, see what's relevant for you. Even if you can't make new things, how's your photography gonna, could you photograph it for your social media in the kind of trending styles? Let me know what you think, if there's anything you're thinking of jumping on there, and I will see you next time.